former New York City Mayor Michael Bloomberg correctly recognized that there was no way that he could win the nomination in the crazy house that is today's Democratic Party and chose not to even deal with the aggravation. When earlier this month, Bloomberg announced his decision to not seek the White House, many on the rabid left rejoiced. Like ex-Starbucks CEO Howard Schultz, who has been ripped to shreds by the socialists and social justice fanatics, the Democrat quickly understood that a white male who is seeking the nomination faces insurmountable obstacles and wisely chose to sit this one out. Claim your free Trump 2020 hat, just cover shipping this despite his proclamation that he was certain that he would defeat President Trump, but as a successful businessman in his own right, he understood that when it comes to Dems, emotion, lunacy, and ideology are the top qualifications for any prospective candidate. But sitting out what will be the mother of all clown car demolition derbies allows Bloomberg to serve as an observer and critic who is already mocking the degree to which the white men who are dumb enough to play the rigged game are willing to prostrate themselves to the howling hordes of the progressive base. And mock him he did when, during an executive forum in New York last week, when the billionaire roasted the apology tour and especially Joe Biden and Beto O'Rourke, who have both been reduced to groveling for forgiveness because of their skin color. Vote now. Do you support Judge Jeanine or Rep. Omar? Check it out via the Daily Caller. He's apologized for being born. Bloomberg takes on Beto's unusual campaign approach. Former New York City Mayor Michael Bloomberg poked fun at Democrats running for office Thursday night while explaining his reason for not jumping into a crowded presidential race. Joe Biden went out and apologized for being male, over 50, white, and he apologized for the one good piece of legislation that is an anti-crime bill, Bloomberg said, referring to a crime bill Biden helped pass in the 1990s. He then turned his fire on O'Rourke, who the former mayor described as too wet behind the ears. Beto, whatever his name is. He's apologized for being born, Bloomberg said to laughs from the audience. Nationwide poll: was Obama the worst president in history? Bloomberg was referring to O'Rourke's sniveling and ridiculous reply to harsh criticism that he is the beneficiary of white privilege, a wickedly racist dog whistle that nonetheless has been legitimized by the media. Beto O'Rourke: I'll be much more thoughtful going forward in the way that I talk about our marriage and also the way in which I acknowledge the truth of the criticism that I have enjoyed white privilege. https://t.co/2quat99pic.twitter.com/YGICLK7LF, The Hill, at The Hill, March 16, 2019. It may very well be that the Democrats' hopes at electoral success may have just been dealt a death blow by the Mueller report, depending on what's really in it, and that if Trump is vindicated after years of deep state media collusion and Democrat conspiracy mongering, that the color of Biden and Beto's skin is really the least of their worries. The entire party is on the verge of becoming radioactive to tens of millions of the Americans that it hasn't already alienated. If Trump goes on to pull off a Nixon-McGovern Reagan-Mondale style of electoral ass-whooping on the Democrats, Bloomberg won't be the only one mocking their choice to follow the roadmap to insanity.